I feel like the number one essential thing is your web presence. And with limited funds these days, you can get on social media and get noticed and get business. So right now, the place to be is TikTok, because TikTok for beginners, it's sort of prime real estate in the sense that TikTok has less creators than viewers. And so creators tend to go viral a lot more frequently, guys, on TikTok than they do on a place like, let's say, Facebook, which you'd have to spend tons of money to advertise to have the same exposure, or even Instagram now. So that's your free ticket to exposure. That's number one. And number two, you have to understand how to use that exposure. So just like everyone else out there, you have to give people free information and then ask, so in other words, ask for the sell after you've provided people with tons and tons of free information, which is the classic, call to action, right? And so that ties into some apps that I recommend. One way to get, again, in a very inexpensive way to get business is to build your mailing list. And that should be like the first thing you focus on. And right now it's actually, again, prime real estate. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's now texting, phone number. So your texting list instead of your mailing list is what you should be building, And I mean, I haven't even started doing this, but I'm very aware that I should be. I've researched and figured out the companies that I should be using. So one app I would recommend is Avocado, which is a texting service. Yeah, Avocado, like avocado. It's a texting service that I think it's basically compatible to MailChimp, which is another service I would recommend for your mailing list and, for emailing people. I definitely think you can get a website up and running on a tight budget if you do it yourself at the beginning, which is what I did, and then hire a professional later. Don't make the mistake of thinking you can do everything. And on your website, a great way to get to build your mailing list is by giving some people a gift, giving them something that they're interested in. So I, for instance, have a wardrobe guideline that people download to figure out how to dress themselves for a photo shoot. And because they download this, I build my email this way. So these are some of the apps that, and then I have another one I use. It's called InviteBox. It's an app that actually creates a contest for people that can join, and then there's one winner. So that's another great way for me to, build my mailing list.